good, YouTube? Teddy back in action here. Second video on the channel. Just feeling pretty inspired right now, so bear with me. Still getting the hold of posting YouTube videos consistently, putting myself out there, that whole thing. But wanted to talk about 45 days sobriety from weed, alcohol, and nicotine. Most specifically, weed. I know that's a big thing for a lot of people, and just kind of highlighting my thoughts on the regrets I had from the ages of 18 to 22, being 23 years old now, specifically when it comes to that potent flower and how it impacted myself. And really, I wish I could go back and I'd never smoked that plant. But without any further ado, I'll get right into it. So when I was 17, that was the first time I took a hit of marijuana, and I thought it was the greatest thing in the world, right? I think a lot of people have that experience. You get high and you just, I need more. I need to experience this again, right? It's just this crazy experience. I mean, I'm not going to go too much into it, that whole thing. But, I took that first hit or whatever, hit out of the pipe, and then I was hooked. I was doing anything to get money to smoke weed, stealing money from my parents, freaking, hanging out with terrible influences just because they had weed, right? And, I did that for around a year. Yeah, probably like a year and a half or whatever. And then my senior year of high school, I was just smoking weed every single day. And man, that's a regret. That's such a regret. I can't go back in the past, of course. I'm not in the worst position now. I'm on my own. I have an apartment. I'm in sales, that whole thing. But definitely felt like I could have done better at that age if I wasn't toking every single day, right? So, yeah, basically, I just doing anything to smoke weed with my buddies every single day. Just didn't want to take school seriously. My freshman and sophomore years of high school, A and B student was right on it. And then once I was getting introduced to weed, it was just like D's, C's, and just falling off, not caring. And boy, I mean, being a college dropout myself, even in college, weed really trips me up. But, I felt like it was always this great experience, right? Freaking smoking with my buddies, looking at the stars, watching a basketball game, whatever it was. And then you get a little bit older, and then you start, 3-4 years into pot smoking, and it's just like, it's just not the same. It just didn't feel as good, It felt like more like I was masking my issues, not taking life head on, right? And especially being in sales myself, you can't. A lot of people have outlets. I mean, that's just what it is in the industry. But it's like you can't just smoke to escape stress. I don't think that's healthy. I know a lot of my buddies in college did that. A lot of people I know still do that, and I guess everybody has their own perception on it. But I just be smoking to escape my struggles, the world, and just do just enough to get by in a class or whatever, and just smoke weed the rest of the day, or even skip that class to smoke weed, or just jog along during my job and just coast by, and then just all I care about was smoking weed, right? And that shit trips me up. I dropped out of college. I lost a lot of friends. I spent a lot of money that I never needed to. I lost some great relationships with girls. That was just my experience with the plant, though. A lot of people are super, the best thing in the world. I'm getting a 4.0 GPA. I'm going to be a full-fledged entrepreneur and smoke weed every second of the day, right? I mean, this is just my experience. But, I'm smoking every day, whatever. I get to college, and I still smoke weed, whatever, and I do well freshman year. I got through, and then sophomore year, I was in a dorm where everybody was smoking pot all the time, and it was just like, my dealer was at the door across from me, and it's just, you could get the weed whenever you want, right? And I was trying to get a camera angle here. And that was what really tripped me up. I was in business school, instead of studying for accounting, business law, economics. But I'm just getting high, fuck it, right? Who cares about ramifications? I'm away from my parents. I'm not paying for this shit, I'm good. And then, I look at my report card, oh, you failed all your classes. So I go back trying to be an English major, right? And same story. I just didn't give a shit about the major, honestly. I didn't really feel like it was worth it, but at the same time, smoke all the time, same place, same people. Failed 4 classes. And I lost it when I got that report card. Wow, one of the worst nights of my life. Really, I was really on edge after that. But, anyways, after all that and being on and off with weed all throughout my life till the age of 23 here, I found myself getting good jobs in technology sales, right? Being a young guy, no college degree, I felt pretty privileged to have these opportunities, but I would still smoke weed before I went into work. Still, even after getting the good jobs, like the jobs that let me afford to be on my own, the jobs that gave me freedom, right? That's what we're all working for in this world. This capitalistic society. And then, it just sap all my energy. Therapist would be like, Teddy, what the hell are you doing? You'd be so successful, you just be with the plant. And I never realized that till this streak of sobriety I'm having here. My 45 days of sobriety from weed, alcohol and nicotine as well, but this is really centered around weed. And, I'm currently unemployed right now, going on 3 weeks, and it's been tough, I'm not gonna lie. I thought I had the great technology job in the city. The company just downsized, got rid of my whole sales department, made a lot of sweeping changes. My managers lost their job. I mean, they did offer relocation to Washington State. That's related to the video, but no, I live in Chicago, whatever. I don't feel I'm ready for that. So I decided not to do that, and I've just been applying, hustling, trying to get something, and nothing's bounced my way yet, but, if I was smoking weed during this time period, I'd be such a bigger wreck right now. And, I think that's one of the biggest things about weed, or at least to me, I'm just happier being clear-headed, I literally saw where it took my life, the drug, and it wasn't the life I wanted. Like, I would do anything to go back to 18 and never pick up that pipe, right? Never take that first hit of weed, Like, there's no fucking benefits to it for myself, there really wasn't. And being 45 days sober, I'm just so much happier. I'm just more clear-headed, like I'm talking about. I work out 6 days a week. I'm in the gym every single day. I feel smarter. My room's clean all the time. My apartment, whatever. My car's clean. And, man, if I was in the dab pen every single day, dude, like I said, I'd be a fucking wreck, and I wouldn't even accomplish any of those smaller things. I'd just be so fucking lazy and doled out and eating Doritos and just not caring as much. And, if you're like 18, 19 years old, watching this video and you see all your buddies smoking weed all the time, whatever, you're in high school, you somehow stumble upon my channel here, and you see, and you stick with me listening to this video. I know I'm all over the place. I'm still trying to get better at recording these YouTube videos. I do it all in one shot. But just don't do it. Just don't do it. Like, seriously. Focus on your grind. Focus on your hustle. Whether it be going to college, getting a great job in a, great career field, or not going to college like myself and jumping straight into sales and trying to sell technology. Like, chase that. Don't chase buds. It's buds, flower, pot, all the different sayings for the potent plant. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I'm telling you. So many people are gonna say, I can smoke every day and I'm good. You start to look around. You get older. You start to look around, and it's not the life you want. It's not the life. And not gonna say anything groundbreaking, being 45 days sober. There's 1,000 videos on YouTube talking about their experiences being sober from weed. A lot of people have some really great points. Definitely inspired me to talk about my experience with weed. But like, I generally feel it makes you okay with being average. All I would do is hit the dab pen, smoke the bowl, and just watch YouTube on my laptop and not aspire for anything more. All the time. That was all I would think about at work. Gotta hit the dab pen before I go in the office. Gotta be high the first 3 hours of work so the day's easier. And it's just like, fuck that mindset, really. I'm 23 now, I'm in sales, I'm unemployed, I'm really trying to make it in the world. I don't have time for that bullshit anymore, And I wish I had this freaking mentality at 18. I'd be in a much better position. I already know, And this video just helps one person. I feel like I did my job. So, bit of a rant. I'm all over the place like I've been talking about with these videos, but I'm telling you, it's not worth it to pick up the plant, start smoking, start chiefing, doing it every day. If you're still with your parents are right. They don't want you to do it. It makes you lazy. My mom and dad told me that every single day. I said, no, like, you're wrong. It tripped me up. It really hurt my life. And it hurts a bit to think about all the missed opportunities I've had in life. I'm only 23 years old and still a long road ahead of me, but I was 18 and sober every single day. Wasn't out partying with my buddies, building a business, jumping straight into sales, not going to college and just wasting money and not passing classes. I wouldn't have to live in like a shitty ass studio apartment. I could have more. And sure, materialism doesn't make you happy. A lot of people say that. But don't you want to push for the best life possible? Really? I feel like that weed is like that drug when you made it. When you get there. When you're successful. Then you can smoke the blunt at night. Then you can enjoy cannabis. When you're building like me, 23 years old, I don't have a good job right now. I thought I had it in technology and it was expanded. You have to grind and hustle. Weed is going to take away from that. I'm telling you. And that's just the reality. And I may catch some heat for this video. It is what it is. I mean, starting on my YouTube channel, you just gotta kind of accept that people are gonna be people. I've seen a couple people with those, with that jargon or whatever. When it comes to posting videos, people may not like your messages. People may not like what you talk about, but that's just the reality. And I'm blessed to be 45 days sober. I want to be sober the rest of my life. I've always had that addictive personality. I can't just take a hit of the blunt and be good. I've got to go all the way with it. Smoke every single day, afternoon, night. I need weed at all times. It's either that or I'm not doing it at all. And I have to take that sobriety route in life to get to where I want to be. And, I just kind of want to get my experience off my chest here. I mean, this is just what happened to me. Doesn't take a genius to realize everybody's going to have their own experiences with the drug. But seriously, just look around. Look around at the people that are smoking every day. Are they genuinely happy? Are they genuinely fulfilled in life? Are they where you want to be? I doubt it. But yeah, I just just kind of wanted to rant, vent, get my thoughts off my chest here. I mean, this is kind of my perspective. Super excited to continue the streak of sobriety. It's definitely been really good for me. Talked to my mom and dad about it today, and I was like, man, Dad, I can't believe, I was partying so much when I was 18 and all the way to 22, and just didn't really think about the consequences and what would happen. And he's just like, Teddy, we all make mistakes in life. It's what makes us human. We're all gonna have those thoughts the older we get. It just is what it is, Whether it be weed for yourself or something completely different, we all will have, those regrets in life. And so if this video reaches one person, helps someone, and yeah, I'll try to post more on my YouTube channel, keep going, and yeah, that's it. Appreciate you listening.